Night hike, 19 steps to planning the perfect trip. 1. Headlamp and spare batteries. Having a flashlight is essential for night hiking. But having a headlamp is even better. It can live on your head for the duration of the hike, even when it's not on, and frees up your hands for more important things, like keeping balance. Make sure you bring spare batteries and remember to turn the light off or away when you are talking to people. No one likes being dazzled by a blinding beam. 2. Use a GPS. Finding your way after getting lost when hiking can be tricky at the best of times. But in the dark it can be potentially impossible. Learning to navigate without the help of landmarks or obvious way markers is an advanced hiking skill that can take a long time to master. Having a GPS will minimize the chances of getting lost in the first place and will seriously help you get back on track if you do go wandering off route. 3. Layer your clothing. 4. Take hot drinks and high-energy food. 5. Wear boots with good ankle support. Even if you have a good flashlight, you won't be able to see everything underfoot all of the time. So make sure your hiking boots provide good ankle support to protect you if you do end up stepping down that hidden rabbit hole. It is equally likely that you will unknowingly step in some mud, a puddle or a bog. Boots that are waterproof are a must to keep your toes from getting soggy and cold. 6. Wear reflective clothing. If you have a jacket with reflective strips on it, then wear it. It will make you much easier to spot with a flashlight if you become split from your group. Alternatively, a couple of reflective wrist and ankle bands are highly effective, light and low cost. 7. Choose a familiar trail. This will minimize the chances of getting lost, and if you do lose your way, then you will be much more familiar with the subtle landmarks on the trail. It will also give you a better idea of how long the hike will take. Everything will happen more slowly in the dark, so a short familiar route will be perfect. 8. Avoid difficult terrain. River crossings, cliff edges, ridges and other difficult hiking features should be avoided unless you are highly experienced. Although super exciting and fun, the risk of things going awry are greatly heightened in the dark. Best to stick to more simple trails. 9. Choose a route with obvious landmarks. Of all the usual routes that you do regularly, pick the one with most amount of obvious landmarks. Things like distinctive hill shapes, unusual rock formations, isolated buildings, bridges, really tall trees, cliff faces, etc. Then try to identify some of them on your map before you go so that you have a point of reference. 10. Hike a hill. If the worst should happen and you get hopelessly lost, it can be helpful if you are hiking a route that starts at the bottom of a hill. It will give you an immediate point of reference for the general direction in which you need to go to get back to start downhill. 11. Avoid highly forested areas. Unless you like the spookiness of being in the woods at night, then it might be best not to spend too much time hiking through the forest. Being amongst the trees will also prevent the natural light of the moon from showing you the way. 12. Choose a trail near a city. So if this is important to you, then hike near to a town or city and admire the twinkling lights from afar, smug that you are nicely removed from its chaos. 13. Choose a route where there is known wildlife to be spotted. But a little research into the best places to go to get a glimpse of nocturnal activity will heighten your chances of a rare wildlife treat. 14. Check for wildlife warnings. Be sure to avoid areas where there are warnings of dangerous animals. They will be actively out and about at night and you will be on their territory. If you are hiking in an area of conservation, then there may also be nighttime restrictions for nesting or breeding, etc. Check up before you go. 15. Plan to go on a clear night. This will greatly increase your enjoyment of the night skies in all their glory. Better still, plan your hike on a full moon and you won't need to waste your torch batteries. 16. Hike in a group. There will be sections of the hike where there won't be much to look at to keep you occupied, so having a bunch of people to chat with along the way can be the perfect distraction. Plus, having people around will make the more nervous members of the group feel a little more at ease in the dark. 17. Stay together. If you choose to hike in a group, make sure you stay together at all times. If there are a lot of you, then it might be a good idea to enforce a buddy system so that everyone has at least one other person to be responsible for. 18. Start at sunset. Not only will you have some gorgeous lighting to enjoy for the first part of the hike, starting at sunset will also enable you to become accustomed to the dark more easily as the sun goes down. 19. Take the time to pause and listen to nature. One of the best parts of hiking at night is the fact that you don't have to share the wilderness with hordes of people. It's your chance to totally appreciate the subtle noises of your wild surroundings, so make sure you take the time to stop and enjoy it. With good planning and preparation, there's no reason why hiking at night can't be as fun and enjoyable as hiking during the day, and it's a great way to exercise outdoors once the dark evenings set in. Take the kids along for a short hike and do a nighttime scavenger hunt, or get out with some friends on Halloween to enjoy what the forest at night has in store for you. However you enjoy hiking at night, make sure you do it safely and sensibly and have loads of fun in the process.